Hey everybody, I'm Willow.
I'm Kara. I'm Maureen.
And I'm Kaylee.
And here we are today with the Litcircuits 2010 Winter Olympic update for Team Canada. Many, in fact most, Olympics years that Patrick Chan did last night would have him skin-tight contention for the gold medal. But this is not any year. This is the deepest field in Olympic men's skating history with 8 or 9 contenders for a measly 3 podium steps, and it's the first time that 4 world champions, none of whom named Chan, have gone to the Olympic post. There is still a chance, of course, because this is a sport, and these are the Olympics and the pressure. A dynamic Canadian champion stands on 7th after last night's short program with 81.12 points, 9.73, backup leader Evgeny Plushenko, the 2006 Olympic champion who has returned to competition after a 3-year absence. There is a virtual tie at the top of the table with Plushenko, Japan's Daisuke Takashi, and reigning world champion Evan Lykasek of the U.S., crammed within a mere 6/10 of a point of each other. I'm a little disappointed, of course, said Chan, who said he thought he could make up those 9 points. I thought I lost a little speed and power through the program. This is the Olympics and you can't make mistakes. But Thursday will be a different day. Thursday is his free skate final, and Chan is right. A 9-point deficit can often be overcome with the kind of free skate he is capable of unleashing. I hope there's no glitches on the ice. There's been quite a few technical difficulties. Kaylee?
Will a string of glitches ruin Canada's Olympic image? Now, on the front page of the Hamilton Spectator, the string of glitches. Will they ruin the Olympic spirit? From fire to ice, nothing seems to be going right for the Winter Olympics. The torch malfunction, warm weather turned the slopes and the event schedule to slog. A Zamboni had to ride to rescue following a meltdown at the speed skating rink. By yesterday, the glitch games were in full swing. 20,000 standing room tickets for snowboarding were voided because fans had fallen between the bales of hay under the layers of trucked-in snow. No scheduling or logistics issue seems significant in light of the death of Georgian luger on the first day of the Olympics. But it has been one problem after another for a games governed not so much by the Olympic creed, but by, as Murphy's Law. The canceled tickets at Cypress Mountain mean about $1.5 million in lost revenue and disappointment for fans. The Olympics were supposed to show what Canada could do. Instead, they're inspiring headlines such as Vancouver Games continue downhill, slide from disaster to calamity on the website of the British newspaper The Guardian. Organizers say they're responding as best as they can. It's like you're losing your luggage, said spokesperson Renee Smith-Valad. It's not whether your luggage gets lost, it's how you deal with it. Canada still has high hopes for the Olympics. Have crossed fingers that nothing else interferes with the 2010 Olympics. Coming up is a men's hockey tournament. I hope there's no glitch in that. Sure would hate to miss it.
Team Canada stepped back onto the biggest stage in international hockey and delivered a crowd-pleasing performance, formally kicking off its quest to erase the memory of Turin with a comfortable 8-0 victory over Norway yesterday. With the building painted a patriotic red and white by fans who showed up in a masse in Canadian jerseys. Jerome McGinley scored 3 goals, only getting credited with 2, at least for the time being, and hometown hero Roberto Luongo saved all 15 shots he faced. The anticipation for the Olympic tournament has been building for Canadian hockey fans since the country crashed out of the Olympics 4 years ago with a disastrous 7th place finish, the worst ever in history. It was worth the wait. Several fans threw hats in the ice when McGinley tipped home a shot with less than 2 minutes to play. But the goal was awarded to Rick Nash, even though McGinley acknowledged afterwards that the puck went off the shaft of his stick. It remained unchanged a couple of hours after the final buzzer. The Canadian team showed off a number of its weapons against the overmatched Norwegians. Danny Heatley scored 2 goals twice. Danny Heatley scored twice, while Mike Richards, Ryan Getzlaff, and Corey Perry added singles for a young squad that looked fairly composed after skating into the spotlight for the first time.
I think obviously there was much more electricity in there, said Luongo. This is a big for Canada and for Vancouver. I'm still hoping that Canada will win the gold this year.
And speaking of gold, what a comeback. Canadian Maëlle Ricker put on a show for the home crowd yesterday, cruising to Olympic gold in the women's snowboard cross at the Vancouver Games. She also finished first in the semifinal before leading from start to finish in the final. It was a sweet victory for the 31-year-old from West Vancouver, who suffered a concussion after falling in the final 4 years ago in turn. I'm so overwhelmed. Overwhelmed, she told CTV. She wrapped herself in a Canadian flag after a victory. I just held on and tried to do my best and look forward. Luckily, it all worked out, she said. Ricker waved to the crowd and clapped after stepping onto the podium, celebrating Canada's second gold of the Games. The gold comes one day after Mike Robinson won silver in the men's snowboard cross. American Lindsay Jacobellis, 4 years ago, was meters away from winning gold when she decided to celebrate, grabbing her board while going over a jump. She caught an edge and crashed. Jacobellis got back up to claim the silver, but has never been able to escape the hot dog label. This time, it was incidental contact with Ricker was her downfall in the semifinals. The two launched in the air and made contact as they landed, with the American forced off at the angle. She couldn't recover. Ricker is now competing in her third Olympics. The former halfpipe rider came fourth in snowboard cross and 23rd in halfpipe and turn. She was fifth in the halfpipe in the 1998 Games in Nagano.
Several people were injured Tuesday night when a surge of fans caused a barricade to collapse during a free concert at David Land Park. The barricade on the ground faltered when a group of Olympic partygoers surged forward during a set by Canadian band Alex on Fire. A statement released by the city stated that about 19 individuals were injured when the barricade collapsed, and 9 was taken to hospital for further assessment. One person may have suffered a broken leg. When the incident occurred, everyone acted quickly, professionally, and took appropriate action. The security and on-site emergency medical response teams provided immediate assistance and care. The band kept everyone calm and the crowd dispersed safely. The city said the entire barricade will be replaced and the site was to be reopened on Wednesday.
And thanks again to our medal winners. Even though we have those 5 great medals, Germany's in first with 9 medals, USA close behind them with 8, France right on their tails with 7, and Team Canada stands in 4th place with 5 medals.
Well, that ends another episode of the 2010 Winter Olympic Update. Thanks for watching!